Back at it again with the 5.4. I've already gone ahead and pulled off the timing cover. So I'll see me do that a couple of times in videos. So I've got gone ahead and broke the cam gear bolts loose and the crank gear bolt loose again. So now we have our tensioners here. Break that loose. Dripping oil. We'll get another rag ready. Okay, I'm going to grab a tray too. These chain tensioners are operated off of oil pressure. So as the oil pressure builds, it pushes this piston out that pushes up against this plastic tensioner, keeps the chain nice and tight. So of course it's going to be full of oil whenever I go to take it loose. There's that one out. Bolt out of the crank here so I can pull the towing ring off. That's what I'm looking for. I have new replacement bolts for the phasers that I'm going to put in whenever I go back together. There's the first one. That one. Pull that off. Second chain. I also have a replacement crank gear as well. There's no way about doing this job and staying clean. You're gonna get oily no matter what. straight guides. But if you look, you got long bolt that's up here at the top, short bolt that's going to be here at the bottom. And if you look here, this guide looks different than the passenger side guide. If you look at it, it's reversed. It's got a long bolt here, short bolt here, in reverse position. Now the long bolt here will actually go through the oil pump. Alright, now that we hit the phasers out, I was told that these phasers potentially already have the lockout plates in them, but we're going to verify that. So over here we've got the long one holding the spring in. That's definitely tight. A little easier to hold on to. Chain here. If it has had the lockout, somebody really tightened the snot out of these bolts. Really don't have to be this tight. Not sure who in the world worked on this thing or if it's ever been apart. We're going to go ahead and leave the one bolt there that's holding the spring in place. That bolt there. Loosened it a couple threads though. Alright. There goes the spring. Alright, let's see here. Oh, right there it is. That little plate right there, that's a lockout plate. Normally, they don't have them. It should be machined aluminum, so aluminum does not stick. So I actually have a good set in there. That being said, I can go ahead and put this thing back together. I won't have to take that one for it because I know that it does in fact have the lockouts in it. Let's see here. Spring goes in there. And we can bolt this back together. Now if it didn't have that plate in there, as you saw, it was shaped to fit in the holes just right, and you're gonna find which spot around that it fits the tightest in. What that's doing is limiting those vanes from sweeping inside there and adjusting the timing. So for the variable geometry, so which we're gonna take out of the software in the computer with the programmer. Alright, so I've got the chains and guides and phasers back on there. So I wanted to show, so right here on the passenger side there's an R. On the new chain it's going to have two dark links. Right there off the R there's a little arrow. It's going to go between the two links. Then down here on the crank there's a little dimple right there in the bottom of that gear. So, and the single link is going to line up with it. Same thing with the driver side. There's a dark single link right there on the dot. Then you come over here, and there's a L on the driver side with an arrow at the top of it, and it's going to line up and go right between the two dark links here. So we have everything on there correctly. Pull the pins. And the chains are back in this thing. Now I'll go ahead and rotate this engine around, and I'll go ahead and put the timing cover back on and everything. And then this thing will be pretty much ready to get reinstalled into the truck here. Did forget to talk about one thing, and that was actually the sequence for tightening the cam phaser bolts. Good sized pair of vice grips has been the best found practice. Just behind the phaser here, there's a good sized gap to where you can fit said vice grips. Open them up to where it'll get a good bite. There we go. And then it's a two-step process. First step is 30 foot-pounds. Second step will be a 90-degree torque to yield rating. So switch to 90 degrees here. Set to 90 degrees. Alright. have it. Torqued in there. Go to the other side. Back to the 30-degree setting. No, it's a really big impact here, or torque wrench. Set down, let it calibrate for the 90 degrees. Alright, it's set to 90 degrees. Alright. Have that torqued in. And we put our tone ring back on before we went ahead and put the timing cover on. Because it really stinks to put the whole timing cover on and realize you didn't put that on. This is what your crankshaft position sensor picks up to know what position the engine's in. Alright, we'll continue from there.